John Coleman, the mathematics says one thing. I think the reality of the situation says something else. What's firstly your reaction to today's defeat and the ramifications of it?
Congratulations to Cambridge. They played well. You know, we knew it was going to be a game that neither team felt like a draw was going to be enough for us. Both teams looked edgy. There wasn't a lot of football played first 15-20 minutes. First goal was going to be crucial. They got it from a corner, which is unlike us because we do defend well from corners. And then we've made a couple of changes at half time. We started to go for a 4-3-3. That quickly became 4-5-1 off. Our fullbacks didn't really do enough to get out and put pressure on them, and so you're getting your two high forwards getting pressed back, and as much as you want to try and take the game, so you've got to give them credit, and then we've been counted on from one of our throw-ins, which has happened a lot this season. Good finish by the lad, and then he's chasing the game. We got a lifeline with the pen. And then we had a couple of chances, and the fine lines in football is they dob it exactly the same header down and score a goal from it. We dob exactly the same header down and hit a lad on the line with it, and that's the brutal fact. You know, they finished theirs, we didn't finish ours. We had two chances as well, and they threw the bodies in the way, which is fair play to them. So, you know, I think Muhammad Ali once said he didn't expect to lose, and I didn't expect to lose today. But now that we have, and now that he had, you've got to do it the right way. You've got to do it with dignity. And you know, we never set out at this season. We never thought we'd go down. But there's no point moaning and bleating about it. And woe was me. And if this had been that, and we'd have had this and that, it's all the nonsense. We weren't good enough over the season. Not just today. We weren't good enough over the season. We give ourselves a chance. But the brutal truth is we haven't been good enough over the season, and that's why we're in the position that we're in. But if we do it with dignity, we accept our fate, and we build again for next season, and you can taste defeat. Everybody tastes defeat in life at some point. You can taste it. You can use it to motivate yourself, and you can make yourself stronger from it. And we've got to try and emulate the likes of Bristol Rovers bouncing back up. And we've also got to be mindful of the fact that there's lots of teams in the north who've gone through the trapdoor of League One and carried on a slippery slope. We've got to not be one of them teams. I don't think we will be, because we're not that type of club. We're a solvent club who is run properly. And it's going to be a long, hard slog in the summer for recruitment, but I've got to get it right. I didn't get it right this season, and I have to take the blame for that. It wasn't for the want of trying. Sometimes you just can't get players to come to you.
We heard what your supporters, or at least some of them, make of you and the esteem that they hold you in there just while we've been doing this interview. You say you've got to take responsibility for it. Managers lose their jobs all the time over relegations and positions like this. How hard is this for you with your long association with Accrington Stanley and all the stuff you've done?
Well, you've been in the club for 20 years, you never took a step backwards. Of course, it's going to hurt, isn't it? And it does hurt. It hurts now. But we've got to prepare for next season. And that's already started. And we've got to be ruthless in what we do. And we've got to get the right players in. And if we don't get the right players in, maybe not sign as many as what we did, hoping that they'd emerge. Because I think that was one of our downfalls this season, signing too many players who were never going to threaten for the first time.
Do you already have those plans in place?
I have a lot of plans in place, but you can plan till the cows come home. You're not guaranteed of anything, can you? You can't hold a gun to someone's head and make him sign for you. So, you know, I think it's a special club. I think the fans were unbelievable today. I've got to sell that special club to other people, and and give them the platform to do what lots of other people have done in the past and go on to have big careers and go on to have exciting times in this club.
It's 5 years since you won the League Two title. You need to try and recapture that. Is that the big challenge, to go down, and you mentioned Bristol Rovers as an example before, to try and come back?
It is, of course it is. And there's no point wallowing in self-pity. There's no excuses, so we're not going to try and make any. Fair play to Cambridge, they give their all today. I thought on the balance of the game they deserved to win, so no complaints with that. And as I said, over the course of the season we haven't been good.